Well, we love our dogs for their unconditional love. There have been many hero stories that have captured our attention over the years. Lassie, Beethoven, even Underdog. In depth tonight, Brian Master reports on how the name Sugar resonates in some metro neighborhoods.
That's a real rascal there.
Barbara Freeman went to a shelter looking for something different. Little Rascal wasn't it, but he picked her.
This is the ball of energy right here. We've been through one behavior training class. We think we'll have to do another one.
The retired Omaha North High School counselor knew it would be tough to recreate the magic of her American pit bull who died 2 years ago.
Born April the 14th, 2001.
Sugar paved a path well documented in the scrapbook. I first heard about her in an unpredictable way. It was the eve of Thanksgiving 2002. I went to the grocery store looking for last-minute shoppers for a story for our 10 p.m. news.
This is my wife's list. She called me and told me these are the things that she missed out on.
We found James Freeman, wide-eyed and unfamiliar with the terrain.
Well, you can tell I don't do a lot of shopping.
His wife, Barbara Freeman, had given him a long list of Thanksgiving essentials. Clearly, he needed help navigating the aisles.
Large can of Minute Maid lemonade, that frozen kind. Well, I'm gonna find some sage at. I can find me some cream cheese, that'll be all right.
Eventually, his list was down to 2.
Got to get a bottle of 7-Up. And guess what? I got to get my dog a steak. Can you believe that?
Are you kidding?
That's what she has. Steak for Sugar. That's the dog. Our dog is named Sugar.
Sugar was getting steak.
T-bones were her preference. Well, she knew to go to the basement and stand by the freezer. And if anybody would see her standing there, they knew that she did want a steak.
Sugar eventually graduated from TV news to the bookstore. She's been published twice.
The very first book was for children who lived in foster care or parents were divorcing or waiting to be adopted. Sugar was teaching them a lesson about being patient and waiting, that if you have a goal and you want a family, just be patient. And Super Smart Sugar was about the intelligence of dogs. All dogs find a way to communicate with you.
And Barbara Freeman plans to write more.
There's lots more Sugar stories that can come. When my husband and I would go out to eat, I think we'd bore people sometimes with our Sugar stories. In a way, her little spirit still lives on because most of my stories are for children and they're very loving stories.
Which brings us back to Little Rascal, the new pet with some big feet to fill in the Freeman home. One big difference already, the grocery bill.
Does the Little Rascal get steak?
No, Rascal does not like beef.
In Omaha with photographer Jim Hinchuk, I'm Brian Mastery reporting, WWT6 News.
The Freemans used to keep a George Foreman grill in the counter for those occasions when Sugar needed a steak. By the way, James Freeman still ventures to the grocery store with a list.